Factsverse presents Horrifying Traditions Around the World. Number 1. Cobra Gold. Every year, over 13,000 military members from Thailand, the US, Singapore, Indonesia, Japan, South Korea, and Malaysia head to Thailand to participate in an 11-day exercise known as Cobra Gold. During the exercise, the soldiers learn to survive in the wilderness. They also take part in strange exercises, such as how to kill a cobra and then drink its blood. They also bite the heads off chickens and eat scorpions. Number 2. Living with the Dead. The Toraja people of Indonesia exhume the bodies of their loved ones who have died every year. When they do, they clean the bodies and they walk the bodies back to their homes. Before they're taken home, they are dressed in special clothes and then they are paraded around town. Even people who died decades ago are part of the ceremony. When the corpses are taken from their coffins, they are completely cleaned out. After the ceremony, the corpses are taken back to their final resting place. First, they're put in new clothes. Number 3. Cannibalism. While cannibalism is illegal in most parts of the world, there are still remote areas where the residents eat people. A tribe in Indonesian New Guinea known as the Karowe tribe will eat their witch doctors. The brain of the witch doctor is the first thing that the tribe eats. There is also a tribe in the Amazon called the Yanomami tribe who eat their dead. They start by grinding the bones, and after 45 days, they drink the bone dust in a banana soup. A year later, they will consume the ashes of the burnt flesh. They do this because they believe that it will help the deceased enter paradise. Number 4. Bear worship. The Ainu people are native to Japan and Russia. They believe that all bears are gods walking among them and they should be sacrificed. If the people sacrifice a bear, it means that mankind will be blessed. The tradition is not good for the bears, however, because the bear that is slaughtered is a hibernating mother. After the mother is sacrificed, the cubs are kept in captivity. 2 years later, the cubs will be killed by spearing or choking. After the cubs are killed, the villagers drink the blood and eat the flesh. Finally, the bear skull is put on top of a spear so that it can be worshipped. Number 5. Finger amputation. There is a tribe in Papua, Indonesia called the Dani tribe where women's fingers are amputated as a symbol of sadness and mourning. During a loved one's funeral, the upper tips of the fingers are amputated. This is said to help display sadness and reflect their inner grief by going through severe physical pain. The reason for this is that the dead is said to have spirits that need to be appeased through horrific acts. To amputate the finger, a string is tied around it to numb it. After the finger has been amputated, the ends are burned to create new scar tissue. Number 6. Walking on coals. Regardless of the danger, fire walking is still an active tradition that is used for many reasons. Some use fire walking to prevent a natural disaster. In some cultures, husbands carry their new wives over burning coals before they get to the threshold of their new home. They do this to ensure that the wife will have an easy labor when she has children. Number 7. Exorcism. Several religions and many branches of the Christian faith believe that demons can possess a person and take over their body. To save the possessed, religious clergy such as pastors and priests will perform an exorcism to get rid of the evil spirit. Catholic priests use holy water, crosses, and they recite religious text over and over until the demon is gone. In other branches of the Christian faith, prayers are used. There are many religions who use exorcism today. Number 8. Baby tossing. There is an annual tradition in the state of Karnataka where priests will shake and throw babies and toddlers from a tower that is located 30 feet above the ground. The children are caught in a large towel or a blanket. When they land, they are carried around the area by a large crowd. Every person in the crowd is allowed to touch the child before it is returned to its mother's arms. The reason for this tradition is to bring good luck to the baby and its family. Number 9. Blood Fiestas. This is one of the most horrifying traditions around the world. Blood fiestas are celebrations that are dedicated to killing and torture. The most common victims are bulls who are first chased and then stabbed to death with knives and spears. They will also pour hot wax over the animal. There are between 10 to 20,000 blood fiestas held in Spain each year. Other countries who take place in these fiestas are Brazil, Mexico, and Portugal. Number 10. Severing the tongue. In an ancient Asian tradition, teenage girls are dressed up in beautiful garments and they lay on a table. The village people would cut off the tip of her tongue. This is done to ensure a happy marriage one day. Subscribe for more. Hey, can I get my own wife's tongue cut off? Because that'd definitely make a happy marriage for me. I mean, she'd stop talking finally.